Hey there, ASCP estheticians. I am pharmacist Benjamin I. Fuchs, formulator of True Skin Health products. I'm a nutritionist, cosmetic chemist, registered pharmacist. I've been formulating skincare products for many, many years. Today, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite, if not my favorite, anti-aging ingredient, the molecule retinol, which is a member of the family of retinoids found throughout nature. It is a vitamin and a hormone, which makes it very interesting. It's a hormone, meaning it's super active. Hormone comes from the word hormeo, which means I arouse to activity. Vitamins help things. Hormones make things happen. And vitamin A is actually a hormone. We call it a vitamin because of its essential nature, meaning you got to get it from your diet because you can't make it. Under deficiency states, you're going to suffer from all kinds of health challenges, including eye problems, immune problems, digestive problems, connective tissue problems in general, and especially skin problems. This stuff is amazing and important. I call vitamin A vitamin anabolic. Now, the anabolic means building, and that's what vitamin A does. It's a building molecule. It supports the building of tissue. Anti-aging, of course, is building, which makes vitamin A the quintessential building vitamin. Now, as I said earlier, vitamin A is a member of a family found throughout nature called retinoids. Whenever you hear whenever you hear retin in biochemistry, they're referring to vitamin A. There's lots of retin molecules and retinoid molecules found in nature, found in plants. Cosmetic companies are on the lookout always for these molecules because it will allow them to use plant molecules that don't have the same power and potential or same power and potential for irritation that retinol has. And that's why they're always looking for these retinoid molecules found in nature. Nonetheless, nothing has the same kind of power and potency as retinol when it comes to anti-aging. When I talk about power and potency for anti-aging, I'm talking about building things. I'm talking about affecting every single part of the skin. The stratum corneum barrier, obviously that's important. The epidermis, obviously that's important. The health of the keratinocytes, the health of the fibroblasts, even the epidermal-dermal junction, that barrier between the dermis and epidermis, which is so important for the health of the epidermis and the stratum corneum, is benefited by vitamin A. What makes vitamin A so super cool is that you can get topical benefits as well as internal benefits. There's not a lot of molecules found in nature that are just as good used topically as they are taken internally. Vitamin A is one of those. Vitamin C is another one of those. And on another video, perhaps we'll talk about vitamin C, which is also very important for the skin, for anti-aging of the skin, as well as for building connective tissue inside the body. So in terms of practicality, the main forms of vitamin A used topically are going to be retinol and retinoic acid. Now, retinoic acid requires a prescription. It's known as active vitamin A. Retinol is known as a precursor to active vitamin A. Nonetheless, in addition to being converted into retinoic acid, retinol is also effective just on its own. There are actually retinol receptors as much as there's retinoic acid receptors that are involved in cell chemistry. Retinol, the beautiful thing about retinol is it actually works at the genetic level. It's said to be an epigenetic factor, meaning it actually controls the production of proteins at the genetic level, both in the fibroblast as well as in the keratinocyte. In the keratinocyte, the skin cell, it's involved in cell division, and this is why it supports the movement of cells from the bottom to the top. That's why it helps build a strong, healthy barrier. So what are the benefits that you get with retinol? Amazing benefits. First of all, on the surface, the epidermis, you're going to get sloughing of old skin by virtue of its support of the movement of keratinocytes from the bottom to the top. Sloughing of skin itself turns on movement, and sloughing of skin also reconditions the skin surface. It also helps lighten the skin by helping you get rid of pigment. It gives the skin a brighter, healthier cosmetic look, and it also supports the health and the strength of the barrier, which is so important for the health of the tissue underneath. Moving downwards, retinol is very important for the keratinocyte. It helps stabilize the movement of keratinocytes from the bottom to the top. We call that normalizing. And this is why vitamin A is important for retinol specifically is important for treating psoriasis, as well as for treating acne and clogged pores, which are both caused by rapid and uncontrolled division of keratinocytes. Vitamin A helps stabilize their growth, normalize the movement of cells from the bottom to the top. Also, the barrier, the dermal epidermal junction, the strength and the integrity of that is supported by vitamin A. And most importantly, possibly, I don't say most importantly, but very importantly, the fibroblast, the cell that makes the collagen and the elastin, and the GAGs, the glycosaminoglycans, which are so important for the electrical milieu as well as the water milieu of the dermis. These glycosaminoglycans are almost singularly responsible for the thinning of skin that occurs as we age. So by boosting GAG, glycosaminoglycan synthesis out of the level of the fibroblast, as well as supporting collagen and elastin, you get a healthier, beefier, stronger dermis. Bonus, because of the improvement in transit time that vitamin A supports, because of the shortening of transit time, in other words, you get more rapid cell division, more rapid growth of cells, you actually get benefits for bug bites, mosquito bites, as well as splinters, as they will move up to the top along with the keratinocytes and the skin cells as they go to form the barrier. Also, retinol makes a great skin peel at high concentrations, 15% or 20%. See your Truth Treatments rep if you're interested in our retinol enhancing drops or our retinol peel products. There's one more thing I was going to say. Start off slowly with your retinol. This is really where you can get into some problems for people whose skin is not used to retinol. If they start off with a really high concentration of retinol, I recommend starting off with a 0.3 to 0.5, even up to a 1%, taking lots of time off, and then graduating to a 5%, and then shortening the period between doses of retinol. At the end of the day, the biggest knock on retinol is the inflammation and the irritation. Some people don't like that. Well, guess what? The same inflammatory molecules that cause retinol inflammation also are also responsible for exercise, for the muscle building and anabolism that you get when you lift weights and when you do resistance training. Those interleukins and these inflammatory molecules that are secreted or are secreted in response to retinol or exercise are actually good for us if it's controlled and it's not out of balance. For patients who have severe reactions to retinol, usually there's going to be some condition that involves leaky gut, digestive health, the secretion of histamine into the bloodstreams, or other immune factors following food allergies, food intolerances, dysbiosis, and SIBO. So for patients who severely react to retinol or other ingredients too, for patients who have super sensitive skin, backtrack to the digestive system and do all your digestive support strategies that we talk about all the time, including food diaries, elimination diets, and nutritional supplementation. I wish I had more time to talk about this incredibly valuable and important molecule. Last thing I'll say is you want vitamin C with your retinol. Yes, I know, I've heard you don't use vitamin C with retinol. Not true. It's true about ascorbic acid, the cheap form of vitamin C, because that can that can accelerate the breakdown of retinol, and retinol can accelerate the breakdown of ascorbic acid, and they can both cause that can lead to irritation, and ascorbic acid can be irritating anyway in an uncomfortable kind of way, especially if you have broken skin. THDA, tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, fat-soluble vitamin C, and retinol are perfect together. They synergize. THDA mitigates some of the untoward effects that may occur with retinol, including the excessive inflammation if that occurs, and retinol helps improve the penetration of THDA by shaking up that stratum corneum. All right, that's my talk on retinol. I wish I could tell you everything I know about retinol, but you got to come to one of our seminars to enjoy more information about retinol, more information about peels, nutrition. We talk about a lot of stuff. See your Truth Treatments rep, truthtreatmentspro.com or truthtreatments.com. That's our website. I'm pharmacist Benjamin I. Fuchs. Thank you, estheticians. Thank you, ASCP. Bye for now.